Okay. So finding yourself in a comfortable seated position, you can sit on heights. That might be a block, a pillow, a blanket of some sort. Um, you can sit cross-legged. You can sit in butterfly with the soles of your feet together. Or you can come into a reclined position if that's more comfortable for you. We're going to start today by finding a soft gaze or closing your eyes. And allow yourself to become the observer of the moment, shifting from doing into just being. Don't try to change anything about your posture or your breath or where you may be holding on to tension. Just observe. Notice any areas of your body that are maybe giving you a little discomfort. Notice any areas of your body that feel good in this moment. Notice any busyness in your mind, different obligations that want to pull you away from this moment. And then begin to notice your breath. Continuing throughout this hour's class to use your breath as your anchor, the thing which you can come back to at any moment when your mind starts to stray. You can use your breath off of your mats, any moments where you're feeling a little afraid, to help release some stress and tension from your body. Notice the length of your breath. Notice the rhythm. Is it an even tempo or does it change ever so slightly? How does it feel as it comes in and out of your nose or your mouth? You feel a little congestion coming into allergy season. You can always breathe out of your mouth. If you'd like to increase your sensations, you can bring one or both hands onto your belly. Feeling your belly press into your hands on your inhale, and gently relax back towards your spine on your exhale. Now shifting from just observing to actually beginning to control your breath, making it a little bit deeper with each inhale. Using the complete breaths, the inhale first comes into your belly. You feel a light expansion into your ribs, filling in your upper chest and around your collarbones. And then as you exhale, your collarbones sink, your ribs begin to shrink, and your belly softens. Notice any points between the inhale and the exhale. Not trying to hold your breath, but notice whether you have any slight pauses Notice the breath not only as it fills the front side of your body, but how it feels as it fills your torso in its entirety. Feeling a little bit of expansion in the back side of your ribs, between your shoulder blades. If you'd like to add on the Ujjayi breath, you may, making it sound a little like Darth Vader, the ocean sound, a slight constriction at the back of your throat. Adding this gentle sound helps to draw our focus even more so into the moment. And if you're a little chilly, it can help bring warmth into your body. Taking the next few breaths to set an intention for your practice today, if you wish. Maybe what brought you to your mat at this time. To seal in the intention, we'll take 3 clearing breaths together. Take a big inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh out. Big inhale, fill 360 degrees. And exhale, let it go. One more big, deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. Coming back to neutral rhythm. Feel your shoulders slide down away from your ears. A little bit of softness. Your eyes can stay closed, or you can blink them open. Allow your hands to drop down by your sides. And if you're in a reclined position, join us in seated. Then inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, lengthen your spine, reach up tall. And exhale, back down by your sides. And inhale, open back up, palms forward or palms together overhead. And exhale, turn your palms out as you come down. Inhale, reach back up. Your eyes can follow if that feels good for your neck. And exhale to release back down. Chin drops down to your chest. And inhale, reach back up. And exhale to release. Inhale, reach back up to the sky. Exhale, release your left hand to the floor and reach over with your right, pressing down into your right sit bone. Breathe into your right side ribs. Try to adjust your neck so that it's following the natural alignment of the rest of your spine. Maybe your ear is sinking down towards your shoulder, or you're hugging it up by your other shoulder. Try to bring it into the center. And turn your gaze to look up past your right arm. And look down towards your fingertips on the left hand into the floor. Bring your eyes forward. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, right hand comes down, reach with the left. Now, if your shoulder is shrugging up by your ear, pull it down away from your ear. And here you can let your fingertips walk out away from your hip, if that helps, or you can bend your elbow and bring your forearm down to the floor. Align your neck into a comfortable neutral position and look up to the ceiling past your left arm. And down to the floor towards your right fingertips. Bring your eyes forward. Inhale, right back up. Then flowing, exhale, left hand down. Inhale, left arm back up. And exhale, right hand down, reach with the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left hand down. Your eyes can go wherever is comfortable for your neck. Back to center. Right hand down, reach with the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist left. Right arm comes in front of your torso, and left hand might come to your mat behind your left hip to support. Start at your tailbone and let your spine work its way up. Each vertebra at a turn, in its own turn. Let your head come around last. Inhale, back to center. Reach up, find some length. Exhale, twist to the right. Find even amounts of weight between both sit bones as you might lean to one side as we take the twist. Inhale, back to center. Reach up, find some length. Exhale, twist left, flow. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Come back to the center and release your hands down by your sides. Then coming down onto your mat, so if you're in heights, moving that out of the way and extending your legs out in front of you for a seated forward fold position. Now, if you have tension in your hamstrings or your low back, or if it just feels good, you can keep a soft bend in your knees. You can support that bend with a pillow or a rolled up blanket. And your feet don't have to be all the way together. I like mine at mat distance, but you can do hip distance all the way together or mat distance. Maybe moving some flesh out of the way so you find contact of your sit bones with the earth. Then sit up nice and tall. And inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, reach forward towards your toes as far as your body will allow. Let your hands release down by your legs. Slide them back towards your hips. And inhale, reach up tall, find some length. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, sweep back up, reach up. And exhale, bow forward. Your heart is reaching towards your toes. Inhale, slide back, reach up. And exhale, reach forward. Inhale, slide back. And exhale, slide forward. One last inhale. And exhale forward to hold. So here, if it feels good, you can just let your hands rest down beside your legs onto the floor, or you can take a grip point, the back of your thighs, your calves, your ankles, or your feet. Now at the point that your spine is extended out nice and long, your back is flat, and you've reached that end point, that sticking point, you can take it just a little bit further by just simply dropping your chin down to your chest. And just notice how that changes what you experienced on the backside of your body. Try to keep your heart reaching out. And if that's too intense, then bring your head back into neutral. As you inhale, come all the way back up and extend your legs out even wider into a wide-legged seated position. Here it might feel really good to find some height. If you feel like you're rolling back to the back part of your pelvis or back past your sit bones, elevating your hips up onto just a blanket or a pillow might feel really pretty good here. So inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale, reach forward, letting your fingertips come down to the mat. Inhale, slide back and reach up, and exhale, bow forward. Inhale, slide back, reach up, and exhale, bow forward. Inhale, slide back and reach up. Exhale, bow forward and hold. Here, take an inhale, halfway lift to reset your spine and lengthen out. Then exhale, bow forward to hold. With each inhale, creating a little bit more space in your spine. Reach out through the crown of your head. And with each exhale, finding softness anywhere where tension isn't needed. Your shoulders can slide down away from your ears. Maybe your chin drops down to your chest. Might feel pretty good between your shoulder blades or in your mid-back. Or even down the backside of your neck. Slowly walk your hands back Coming back upright. Then bend your knees and come forward into a tabletop position, stacking your joints. Spreading your fingers nice and wide to help share the weight throughout the entire hand. Bring your neck into neutral alignment. Press down into your hands to lift your heart through your upper back to the ceiling. Inhale, drop your belly down, bring your head up, tailbone up into cow. Exhale, round into cat. Push the floor away, chin to chest, tailbone under. Again, inhale, belly swoops down, heart forward, tailbone back. And exhale to round, pushing into your hands and the tops of your feet. Inhale, drop back down. And exhale to round. Continue over the next few breaths with your own pace. And finding any additional movement that might help your body kind of warm up. We can find a little bit of rocking motion forward and back. You might also take some lateral openings by barrel rolling through your torso. So getting to open the side body just a little bit. Paying attention to how it feels as you enter into the deepest expression of each pose, but also as you transition between the two. Take one more of each. And after your final cat, just coming back into a neutral spine. Inhale, reach your right hand up to the ceiling. Open your heart to the side wall. And exhale, thread the needle, coming down to rest on your right shoulder, your right temple. Inhale, open back up, reach up tall. And exhale, thread the needle. So just a little dynamic movement here to warm up. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, thread the needle. Last one, inhale, open back up. And exhale to thread the needle. As we come down this time to hold, finding a position that's comfortable for your shoulder and your neck. You might bring your knees a little bit wider to make this a little bit more accessible. Or you can place something underneath of your head or your shoulder, a pillow or a blanket or a block to elevate yourself a little bit more to make it more comfortable. Your left hand can reach forward to the top of your mat, or your hand can reach up to the sky or wrap behind your back. Good. With each inhale, trying to lengthen out, breathe out through your tailbone. And on your exhale, finding a little bit more softness into your twist. My apologies on that. I forgot to mute everybody. Good. On your next inhale, press into your left hand. Reach up tall with your right. And bring your right hand back down to the mat. Taking a few wiggles to kind of readjust yourself. And as you inhale, reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, open back up, reach up tall. And exhale, thread the needle. Two more. Inhale, reach. Let your eyes follow your hand if that feels good. Thread the needle. And last one. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, thread the needle. Making any small adjustments that better serve your body on this side. Notice whether your feet came together and try to bring them back apart at the same distance that your knees are. Kind of helps to keep our hips a little bit more in alignment. Press into your right hand or let it slide forward to the top of your mat, up towards the ceiling, or wrap it behind your back. Take one more big deep breath. And inhale, reach your left arm back up to the sky. And exhale, release back down. Coming back into your tabletop position, we'll begin to warm up the core just a little bit. So I want you to extend your left leg long behind you, like you're trying to push your foot up against the wall behind you. Let your toes point straight down to the mat. If they're to the side, then we know the hips aren't square. So we want to point straight down. You can look underneath of your body to see. Then right hand option to extend that forward. Now your thumb can be up or your palm can be down. Bird dog here. It might be more comfortable for your neck if you're looking straight down at the mat. Push into your left hand. Push the floor away from you. Pull your navel into your spine. And then once everything is locked in, if you'd like a little extra challenge, try lifting the top of your right foot up off the mat. Now, if you're on a hard surface like I am, if you're on carpet, it's going to be even more challenging with that squishy surface. So just observe how your body responds with that challenge. Good. Take an inhale and exhale, knee to elbow, round like you did in cat. Inhale, reach long. Try not to hyperextend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach long, and release down. Let your hips lean to the left as you look over your right shoulder. And your knees can slide together if that feels more comfortable than hip distance. Inhale through center. Exhale, lean right, look left. And then come back to the center. Bring your knees back apart at hip distance. Extend your right heel to the back wall. Toes point straight down. Imagine your foot is up against a wall and you're trying to push your foot through the wall. So you feel the muscles wrap around the bones in the left leg. Push into the floor with your right hand and extend your left arm out as an option. Thumb up or palm down. Bring your neck into neutral alignment. And again, option to lift the top of your left foot up off the mat. It might be just a tiny bit. It might lift and tap. Or you might be able to pull it all the way up towards your left sit bone. Get a big hamstring curl there. Embrace the wobble. It'll happen. And just notice what muscles fire up to keep you balanced in the center. Then inhale and exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach long. Release down into tabletop. Lean your hips to the right, look over your left shoulder. Inhale through center and exhale, lean left, look right. Good, come back to the center. Curl your toes under, push up and back into downward facing dog. Begin to pedal your feet in place. Take any movement here that helps your body to kind of get some of the wiggles out. I know we're all a little stir crazy right now. And just notice how it feels as you move your body a little bit. Take about the next 3 breaths to slowly come into stillness. Then inhale, lift up onto your toes, send your sit bones a little bit higher. Exhale, press your heels down towards the mat. They don't have to touch. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, press back down. And one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press back down. Look forward to the top of your mat and tippy toe to the top of your mat. Press the mat away. Keep your hips lifted high, your belly button pulled in, and slowly come into forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, press, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up, reach up tall. Hands come down to heart center, Samastitihi. Maybe taking a moment to revisit your intention for class today. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with your left foot into low lunge, all the way to the back of your mat, so that your left knee is stacked above your left ankle. Drop your right knee down to the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, slide your hips forward, take cactus arms. Inhale, slide back, reach up tall. Exhale, slide forward. Pull your elbows down towards your ribs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slide forward. Inhale, back up. And exhale, slide forward. Inhale, reach up tall. Come forward, frame your left foot. Place your right hand to the inside of your left foot. That might be on your block, whatever you're using for your block. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Your left hand might come to your hip. You can gently press forward on the back of your pelvis, or it just might rest there. Your left hand can extend back long behind you or up towards the ceiling, whatever feels best for your unique body. As you inhale, reach out through your heart and slide your right hip just a little bit further forward. And on your exhale, let your right shoulder pull forward as your left shoulder pulls towards the back edge of your mat. And unbind, unwind. Come down, frame your left foot. Lift your right knee coming back into low lunge. And as you exhale, intense side stretch. So straighten your left leg as much as your body allows. Use your blocks for a little extra length on your arms, or keep a really big bend in your knee if you don't have any blocks and you're feeling a little extra tight today. And inhale, come forward into low lunge. As you sink your hips, lift your heart. Exhale, slide back, intense side stretch. Inhale, forward, low lunge. And exhale, back, intense side stretch. Come forward into low lunge. Press down into your left foot. Take a very quiet, controlled step up into forward fold, letting your right foot softly land to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Press, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Hands come down to heart center. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, bend in your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, hold and breathe. Here, try dragging your feet apart like you're trying to rip your mat apart in the center of your feet, like you're trying to slide them apart. We don't actually want them to slide, but like you're trying to slide them, right? Feeling the glutes and hamstrings turn on. Now, once the legs are nice and active, your belly button is also pulled in. Extend your fingertips back behind you, taking airplane arms. Now, this is an option today for your halfway lifts. Reach through your fingertips, keep dragging your feet apart, belly button in. Inhale, exhale, forward folds. Step back with your left foot into low lunge. Shimmy your foot back if it doesn't quite land as far as you wanted it to. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, sweep your arms up, slide your hips back. Exhale, slide forward, cactus arms. Pull your elbows down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. And in and out. Fill your lungs and empty. 2 more, in and out. And last one, in and out. Come forward, frame your right foot. Place your left hand to the inside of your right foot. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, twist right. Your shoulder on this side might need a different hand placement. So using whichever one suits your body on this side. Be aware of how your neck feels in this position and readjust if you need. Your eyes can always look forward even though your torso is twisting to the right. Unbind. Release your right hand down. Lift your left knee coming into low lunge and exhale, intense side stretch. Try to keep your spine nice and long here. And we have a little bit of energy in both directions. Your crown and your heart are being pulled forward as your hips are being pulled back. And we're getting a lot of nice length and space down your spine. Come forward into low lunge. Press down into your right foot. Take a quiet, controlled step up into forward fold. Left foot lands softly. Inhale, halfway lift, airplane arms as an option. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive coming all the way up. Hands come down to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, bend in your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, airplane arms. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with your right foot into low lunge. So left foot is forward, right foot is back. Inhale, sweep your arms up, reach up, tall crescent. Exhale, bend both knees and lower partway down, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up tall, straighten both legs. And exhale, lower partway down. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, lower, split squat. Good. Inhale, reach. And exhale, lower. Inhale, reach back up. Come forward, frame your left foot, bending into your left knee, low lunge. Place your right hand to the inside of your left foot and exhale, twist left. The hand options are the same, and you can always drop back down to your right knee if that feels a little bit better for you here. Press into your right heel if your right knee is lifted, and lift your right hamstring up to the ceiling. Let your left sit bone drop down and forward, not your hips. Good. Drop your left hand back down, frame your left foot. Exhale, intense side stretch. If your hamstrings are opening up, you can lift your toes up off the mat, pulling them up towards your shin. Be careful not to lock out your knee. Inhale, come forward, low lunge. Exhale back, intense side stretch. Good. Come forward into low lunge. Press down into your left foot. Take a float through standing split. So lifting your right foot up tall and letting it gently float down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, airplane arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up, reach up tall. Hands come down to heart center. Inhale, sweep back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with your left foot into low lunge. Inhale, sweep all the way up, crescent. Exhale, bend both knees, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up tall. And exhale, lower. Continue with your breath and only lowering as much as your body will allow. Sometimes it can be a big stretch through the front of the left leg. Sometimes it can be a lot of effort. So gauging both, taking one more, lower. Inhale, reach back up. Come forward, frame your right foot. Plant your left hand down and exhale, twist right. Options are yours for the hand placement. Try to even out your hips. Your right hand might come to the back of your sacrum to check whether your hips are level. Bring your right hand down. Exhale, intense side stretch. Toes up or down, your choice. Maybe it works on one side and not the other. Inhale, forward, low lunge. Exhale, back, intense side stretch. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Come forward into low lunge. Press down into your right foot, float through standing splits. Let your left foot quietly release down to your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, airplane arms or not. Exhale, forward fold, your choice. Inhale, reverse swan dive, coming all the way up. Hands come down to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with your right foot into low lunge. Inhale, sweep up crescents. Exhale, lower split squat. Inhale, reach back up. Turn and open, warrior two. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm down, left arm up. Then come back into warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. So we straighten the left leg. Let the right arm down, left arm up, just like our reverse warrior. Get a nice big stretch down the left side body. Sink back into your left sit bone. Bend your left knee, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior two. Now keeping your feet in your warrior two position, bring your left hand down to the inside of your left foot. Cartwheel your right hand down to meet. Then walk your hands out in the middle of your feet so that we are in kind of a warrior dog position. So we want the torso extended out in front. Your hands are probably going to come off the edge of your mat and your feet still in the warrior two position. Sinking your hips a little bit lower for a nice challenge or a nice stretch. Your eyes can look forward or they can look down. Good. Then continue to walk both hands over toward your left foot. Pivot on your right, coming back into low lunge. And as you exhale, intense side stretch. Toes up or down, your choice. Good. Come forward into low lunge. Press down into your left foot. Lift your right into standing splits. Bend your left knee and tuck your right kneecap behind your left Shiva squat. Inhale, extend back up. And exhale, lower partway down. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Shiva squat. Good. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, forward fold. Release your right foot down to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, coming all the way up. Hands come down to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with your left foot into low lunge. Inhale, sweep up, crescent. Exhale, split squat. Inhale, reach back up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. So right knee stays bent on the first round. Come back into warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your right leg. Reach up through your right fingertips. Exhale, warrior two. Sink through your right sit bone rather than pressing forward through your right knee. Inhale, reverse triangle. Warrior two. Reverse triangle. Your gaze can shift or can stay in one spot. Warrior two. Last one. Inhale, reverse triangle. Warrior two. Let both hands cartwheel down to the inside of the right foot. Then we start to walk the hands over to the left, extending out kind of midline between the feet. Again, your eyes can drop down so your neck is in neutral alignment. You can be up on fingertips or palms flat. If you have some height, this is a great place to use that to make it a little bit more accessible. If the hips don't want to sink quite that low today, bringing your hands up a little bit higher. The edge of your couch, dining room chair, whatever is accessible for you right now. On your next exhale, maybe sinking just a tiny bit deeper into the right sit bone. Walk both hands over towards your right foot. Pivot on your left, coming into low lunge. Exhale, intense side stretch. Toes up or down, your choice. Come forward into low lunge. Press into your right foot. Lift your left foot, standing splits. Exhale, Shiva squat. The bend in your right knee, the degree is up to you. Inhale, extend back up. And exhale, come back down. Inhale, reach. And exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Release your left foot down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Separate your feet out for ragdoll. So here we have maybe hip distance or maybe a little bit wider. Your toes can even turn out just a little bit if that feels good for your body. A really big generous bend in your knees. If your hamstrings are super duper tight or it just simply doesn't feel good to hang, give your body some support by placing your elbows on the top of your thighs. Press into your thighs with your elbows to help give your spine that decompression we're looking for in ragdoll. If you're hanging in ragdoll, let your shoulders shrug up by your ears. Let your arms hang heavy. You might bind on opposite elbows or around the back of your legs. You can even interlace your fingers behind your back and let your arms come over your head. Shake your head yes and no. All of those other thoughts and obligations that are trying to push into this time that you set aside for yourself, let them fall out of your head and down into the earth. If you take in a bind, release your hands down to the mat. If your feet aren't already at mat distance, bring them a little bit wider with your heels in and your toes out, and coming down into Malasana, or a nice deep yogi squat. Here it's nice to have something to sit on. I can comfortably do this, but it allows me to get my spine a little bit more upright and feel just a little bit different sensation when I'm sitting on a block. So you can try sitting on a block, or you might scoot yourself up against a wall and allow yourself that support from the wall so that you can sink down into your hips a little bit deeper. Now you can stay in one position and just hold here, or if it feels good, rotate a little bit from side to side. You might pick up one heel and kind of rotate around on the ball of the foot and just getting a little bit of different mobility through the hips. Your hands can support you on the floor. Your hips might be up a little bit, and that's okay. So finding whatever position, whether it's stillness or movement, that feels good for you. Good. And coming back down into stillness, into a regular Malasana, and allow yourself to sit all the way down onto your bum. Good. Extend your left leg out. Pull your right knee into your chest. Place your right foot on the outside of your left thigh. If your body allows, you can fold your bottom leg under, bringing your left heel in towards your right sit bone. Then press into your right hand, reach up tall with your left, and as you exhale, twist to the left. Your left elbow might come on the top of your thigh, or you can wrap around the front of your shin and pull your leg in close to your chest. With each inhale, sit a little bit taller, and your exhales bring you a little bit deeper. Unbind and switch sides. Right leg extends, left knee comes in, left foot on the outside of your right thigh, and again the option to bring your right foot in towards your left sit bone. Press into your left hand, reach up with your right, and exhale, twist to the left. Notice whether you're leaning to one side, maybe one sit bone has a little bit more weight in it. Readjust your neck if it feels a little funky. And unbind, unwind, and scoot forward on your mat so that you have enough room to lay all the way down onto your back. I don't think we'll use a strap. I don't think we're going to have time to use a strap, but maybe having it handy just in case we do end up with some time here. As you come down onto your back, bring your feet to the mat with your knees bent and slide them out wide until they touch the edges of your mat. Allow your knees to drop from right to left in a windshield wiper motion. Now you can be passive about this, using only as much effort as is needed to let your legs come back to center, and then you just kind of let gravity pull them to the opposite side. Or you can be a little bit more active. With that, I mean, as your legs come over to the left, actively press into the right inner arch to extend your right hip forward. Then allow your right hip to relax. It comes back down to the mat. Your knees come back to center and over to the right. As you press into your left inner arch, your left hip lifts up off the mat a little bit more. It extends out a little bit more fully. And you relax the glute to bring the hip out of extension and rolling back to the other side. So that can be kind of a slow motion. It can be a little bit quicker. It's moving however your body needs to right now. So loosening up the front of the hips as we prepare for bridge. So taking one more each side, evening out. Then as you come back to the center, bring your feet into hip distance. So they're sitting right behind your sit bones. Bring your hands down by your sides and reach your fingertips towards your heels to lower your shoulders down. Now your hands can stay flat on the mat, or you can bend your elbows and bring your fingertips up towards the ceiling to give you a little less stability, a little bit more challenge. Then inhale, peel your spine up off the mat. Curl your tailbone under first.
Then begin to lift your hips up off of the floor, raising up towards the ceiling. Now you can stay on flat feet. You can rock back into your heels, really pulling into the glutes and hamstrings. You can come up onto the balls of your feet, pulling more so into the quadriceps. But just allowing yourself to explore a little bit here. Your arms can stay in that bent position. They can come back down, or you can roll your shoulders under to open your chest a little bit more and possibly reach your heels or interlace your fingers behind your back. Press the back of your skull down into the mat. There's a space between your chin and your chest. There's a nice natural neutral curve in the back of your neck. And don't forget to breathe. Try to keep the knees in at ankle distance or feet distance. They want to splay out to the side. So use the muscles on the inside of your legs to squeeze in. And exhale, roll back down slowly, top to bottom, one vertebra at a time. Let your knees windshield wiper in that passive motion just a little bit more, allowing your muscles to just kind of relax and soften first. Then if it feels good, you can take your knees into your chest. Knees can be together or open wide. Whatever suits your body in this moment. Release your feet to the mat with your knees bent. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees relax out to the sides. Reclined butterfly. You can support underneath the outside of your legs with pillows or blankets or blocks. If this just simply is not comfortable for you, you can bring your feet wide and your knees together in fallen bridge. Bring one hand onto your belly and one onto your heart. Find a soft gaze or allow your eyes to close. Come back to your breath. Allow it to keep you anchored here in this moment. Our lives are in upheaval right now. Things are so much different than we're used to. And we're being pulled in 1,000 different directions that we're not used to. This time that we set aside for ourselves can be so beneficial to help organize your thoughts. And it's just simply putting in the work to keep yourself present in this moment. Don't let those thoughts or other obligations try to steal your attention from this time that you set aside for yourself. Give yourself permission to be here with your breath for just 2 more minutes. Stepping back again into the role of the observer. Cease doing and just be. Feel your eyes soften. Allow your jaw to relax. Give thanks for the life-giving air that travels in and out of your lungs. Allow you one more moment of peace in silence. We'll bring you out in just a moment. Now, if you wish, you have my permission to stay here as long as you'd like. If you're ready to move on with the rest of your evening, bring a little gentle movement into your body by wiggling your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, roll onto your side into a supported fetal position. Giving yourself just a few extra moments in this restful pose. Use your hands to help press you up into a seated position of your choice. Maybe keeping your eyes closed so your focus can keep drawing inward as you bring your hands together in a prayer position. Middle knuckles of your thumb come to touch your third eye to honor kind thoughts. To your lips to honor kind words. And down to your heart center to honor kind intentions. I honor the light and the love in each of you because it resonates through me. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.